Hello everybody and welcome back to the Albion News Gaming channel. And we are back with the Westbrook Albion FIFA 21 predictions. It's out in like 2 days, so this is like pretty mental. I might have left this a bit late, but this is my official predictions. In a few days time we'll look back in this video and see how many I got. Right. Now, starting off, we have got Sam Johnston. He was 75. I still think he will be 75. Got 80 diving. Not a bad card. He's had an okay championship season. Probably could have done better. Made a few mistakes. That's why I don't think they'll upgrade him, but I don't think they'll downgrade him. Now, just a quick heads up. Make sure to subscribe. But also, these aren't what I would rate them. These are what I think EA will rate the players. I might rate a few players lower, I might rate other players higher than they have. But because I'm a career mode FIFA player, I'd have decided to put their potential. So I think Sam Johnston will get a potential of 80, quite a good potential. 81 diving, 82 reflexes. I think that'll be his potential. Of course, with dynamic potential, you can grow him a lot higher than that. The next player is new signing David Button. I think he will come in with a 68 rated card. He was 68 rated last year. I don't think he'll change it. He's not had a bad season. He's not had a good season last year. So 71 diving, 70 handling. Not a bad card. Some good stats there. I don't think he'll have a potential. I think because he's 31. Now we have Jonathan Bond, who signed a new deal. I think he'll be, again, for the third time in a row, a 64 rated player. 64 diving, 63 handling, 61 kicking, 64 reflexes, 62 positioning. Okay, it'll be a decent third choice keeper. And I think he'll have a potential of 67. 68 handling, 68 handling, 68 diving, 64 handling. Yeah, so a few one of those going up. Alex Palmer, who is on loan at Lincoln City, I think will go from 57 to 64. I would personally rate him higher, but I don't think EA will want to do that. I think they want to really, because he's not had, let's say, a Manuel Neuer season or an Alex Newell season, who's had a reasonably good year. He's only done it in League 2. I don't want to give him more than like a +7. I think he'll come with a potential of 73. Again, I think that should be higher. In fact, I might even do a video maybe tomorrow or when the rating comes out of what I would have rated them. Okay, but 73, I think it'll be okay potential. You can get it up using dynamic potential quite a bit, I guess. 71 diving, 70 handling, not bad. Now the next player, we've got Dara O'Shea. Oh, sorry, he's actually right back. I think he'll come in with a 71. I'm basing a few of this on the live ratings that kind of FIFA give and the little upgrades in career mode. And O'Shea went up from 67 to 68. I think he'll go up to 71. Let's be honest, has he had really much of a worse season than Max Aarons had at Norwich City? I would say he's had a similar kind of season in terms of quality. So I think he'll be up to 71. 68 pace, 72 defending and 73 physicality, his main stats. I don't know why I said that. I think he'll have a potential of 78, similar to kind of his potential in real life. 70 pace, 77 defending, and 79 physicality, of course. Next player, we have got Furlong. I think he'll go up from 68 to 70. Probably could have been higher if he played the whole season, but 77 pace and 70 dribbling, not bad. I think he'll have a potential of 75, with 80 pace, 72 dribbling, 73 defending, and 70 physicality. 68 passing, I think he'll also go up to 64 passing because he's put some crosses in. So yeah, Furlong, I think that'll be it. Now, I think Dan Meredith, I think he was 61 last year. I think he'll go up just about to 62. 63 pace is his best stat, followed by 62 defending. I think he'll have a potential of 70, with 69 defending being his best stat. Now we've got Super Shemi Ajayi. 77 pace is very good for a centre back. 75 defending and 80 physicality. I think that'll be a good card if you play Ultimate Team to have at the start of your Ultimate Team, or a Road to Glory with like a club that could afford him. He was 71 last year. I think he'll go up from 4 to 75. I'm pretty confident he'll be 75. He could be a bit higher. Maybe he could only go up to 74, but I think that would be a bit harsh given he's had a really good season in the Championship. And I think Ajayi will have a potential of 79 with 78 pace, 78 defending, and 83 physicality. Although in each of my career modes I've started him off, he's started off at about 72, 73, and nearly every single career mode I've got him up to at least 80 to 84. So dynamic potential is definitely something very useful. Next up, I think Amateur Ghazi will go down from 75 to 74 because he's not played the full season. Although I wouldn't necessarily change his rating, I think EA will. Still, that's still not a bad card. I think 80 physicality and 74, that's not bad. I don't think he'll have a potential because he's getting on quite a bit now. Next player, we've got Bartley. I think he'll go up from 72 to 74. I mean, let's be honest, he deserves it. He's had a really good season. Wouldn't be surprised if Bartley goes up to 75 as well, actually, or something like that. That wouldn't amaze me. I'm excited to see our ratings. I'm not sure if we do come out in 2 days, actually, or if that's just a top 50 and might come out in about a week. But even so, this is a good time to do it. Get a few views, hopefully. The last 2 rating predictions I made have got quite a few views, so make sure to check them out if you want to, see if I got them right. Now, new signing, Cedric Kipre. Also, I don't think Bartley will have any potential. But Cedric Kipre, I think, will go up from 69 or 68, was he? I think it was 69 to 73. Could be higher, but I think that'll be around his level. If I get Ajayi up when he's 24, rather, at the start of last year's career mode to 81, think of what we can get up to Kipre to. We can probably get him up to about 85, 86, maybe even 87 using dynamic potential because he's only 23. But it'll be a good card. 70 pace is alright, 71 defending and 82 physicality. I think he'll do well in the Prem. And I think he'll have a potential of 78. Not a bad potential there. 71 pace, 75 defending and 84 physicality being his best stats. Now the next player we've got Kieran Gibbs, who I think will go from 75 to 73. He's had a very injury prone season, so I think he will get a bit of a downgrade. Could get even a further downgrade. It looks like he will be our left back for next season. Wouldn't surprise me if we would get another left back in anyway. We are being linked with Bernardo. Not really a reliable source saying it yet, but still. And then we've got Connor Townsend, who was 69 last season. I think he'll go up by 3 to 72 because he had a solid championship season. 73 pace, 71 defending, and 70 what am I saying? Physicality. Good grief. And I think he'll have a potential of 75, so quite a good potential there from Connor Townsend. 75 pace, 73 defending, and 72 physicality. 70 pass as well. Now, Jake Livermore, I think, will go up from 73 to 75 because he's had a really good season. Doesn't have the best, like, after lockdown, you know, when the restart. He wasn't too great in the restart, but for most of the season he was pretty good. 81 physicality and 74 defending will be some good stats, so some good ratings there. I don't think he'll have a potential. He's about 30 now. Sam Field, I think, will go up from 67 to 69 because he had a good season for Charlton. Could be. I wouldn't surprise me if Field sold, but honestly, I hope we keep him as a backup because I think when he played in the Prem in our last Prem season in 17 to 18, he actually looked good when he played. He had a good game against Tottenham, I remember. Played above Krychowiak a bit of that season. So yeah, 64 dribbling, 65 defending, and 66 physicality. I think that'll probably be around his card. Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait, Field's potential I had here. Sorry about that. 72 I think he'll get up to. And I think Romain Sawyers, wouldn't surprise me if Romain Sawyers goes up from, I think he's 71 this year. Or is he 72? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes up to 75, but I think he'll just go up to 74. Dribbling 75, passing 74, and pace 73. I think he'll have a potential of 76. He's 28 now, so he'll probably only go up to about 1 or 2. 75 pace, 78 passing, 75 dribbling. And then the next player I think would be Raheem Harper, who will go up from 68 to 69. Not played all too much this season, but he's looked okay in some games. Looked pretty poor in others. He's not really had a great season, so I think 69 will probably be what he gets. 70 pace, 70 dribbling, 72 physicality. And I think he will have a potential of 75. 73 passing, 73 physicality, 71 dribbling, and 72 pace. That wouldn't be a bad card for him. Now, a player that is actually in Ultimate Team this year, it'll be Rico Richards. I think he'll get a card though. I think he'll be in the game. 62 pace, 63 dribbling, 61 passing. I think he'll have a potential of 71 with 68 pace, 60 shooting, 67 passing, and 70 dribbling. Now, I think we'll have Matt Phillips, who will go down from 75 to 73, because he's not had a great season. He had a good start to the season, but then he just kind of fell off from there. 80 pace, he'll still have 73 dribbling. Wouldn't be surprised if Phillips gets sold this season. And I think next up we've got Oliver Burke, who looks like he's going to be on his way to Sheffield United. 90 pace, I still think he'll have, and 71 physical. And I think he'll have a potential of 73. 90 pace, 71 physical again. So yeah, 73, I reckon that'll be his potential. Next up, we've got the man you probably came here for. And some of you might be thinking, 79? EA aren't going to be putting him up to 79. And others might be thinking, 79, he should be about 81, 82. Now, I don't think they're going to want to give a player 80 who's had a good championship season. So I think he'll be 79. 80 pace, 82 dribbling, 79 passing. I think he'll have a good card. Good. I think he'll be very good for career mode as well this year. He's got a real face, which is good. Now, you might be wanting to know his potential. There you go. I think he'll go up to 85. Now, you might be thinking that might be a bit too much. No, I think they'll give him a potential of 85. 82 pass, 83 pass, 82 pace, 83 passing, 78 shooting, and 84 dribbling. That would be that just looks an amazing card to use. Next up, we've got the likely signing of Philippe Cravenovich. Now, of course, I am doing rumoured signings in here. 70 pace, 70 shooting, 73 passing, and 77 dribbling. I think he'll have have I not done his potential? Oh, I'm sorry, I've not done Cravenovich's potential. I think he'll probably have a potential of 78. Now we've got Callum Robinson, who had a 74 rating last year. I think he'll go down to 72 because, let's be honest, he didn't have a great season for Sheffield United. So I think he'll go down 72. 74 dribbling, 71 shooting, and 84 pace. I think he'll have a potential of 77. 86 pace, 75 shooting, 72 passing. So yeah. And you probably saw that 78 dribbling as well. You probably saw that we've got Kamal Kasikyo. I think he'll be 72 rated. 74, 72. I think more because he's just getting older. And he didn't light the championship up last season, although he had a good solid season. 81 pace, 73 dribbling. I don't think he'll have a potential. Now, Grady Dean Garner, I think will go up from 68 to 75. A pretty big upgrade there. 82 pace, 73 shooting, 78 passing, and 82 dribbling. That looks like a good card as well. He had a really good season, and I am he went up to 72, kind of like the offline ratings. I think he'll probably go up to 75. I think he'll have a potential of 83 with 83 pace, 77 shooting, 81 passing, and 86 dribbling. Good card. Now we've got Robson, who I think will go up from 68 to 71 because he had an okay season. 70 pace, 72 shooting, 70 dribbling. I don't think he'll have a potential, if I'm honest, because you know, he's getting on a bit now. Then we've got Charlie Austin, who I think will go down from 75 to 72 with 52 pace, 73 shooting, 70 physicality. So not a great card, really, but I think he did have a great season last year, so I do think he'll go down quite a bit. And there we've got a rumoured signing that is staggering a bit, but we probably will still get over the line, and that's Colin Grant. 76, I think he'll come in with. He'll go up from 71 to 76. To be fair, on like the offline ratings, he's 75, so I think they'll just boost. If they go from the offline ratings to this, they'll just boost him by 1. If that's how you see it. But yeah, 89 pace, 73 shooting, 74 dribbling. Be a good card for him. And I think he'll have a potential of 80. But then again, I think you can get him a lot higher than that. In fact, I signed him on the career mode and got him to 86. I have been sacked from that career mode this morning. That's very sad. But it was FIFA 20 and FIFA 21's going around the way, so I'm not too bothered. To be honest, I reached Europa League semi-final and I got sacked. For goodness sake. because I lost 1-0 to Bournemouth, probably. Anyway, enough ranting. I think that'd be a good card. 79 dribbling, yeah. Now, a player that is looking like probably won't come now because he wants to go to a team in the Europa League is Michy Batshuayi, but because he's a rumoured signing, I added him in there. 75 pace, 78 shooting and 78 dribbling. And then we, with a potential of 82, with 80 dribbling and 81 shooting. And then we've got Callum Moulton, who's also on loan at Lincoln. He was also 57 last season, so I think he'll also go from 7 to 64, because he had a good season. I could be completely wrong. Wouldn't surprise me if he only goes up to about 60, if I'm honest. I could have overshot this one, but yeah. 65 shooting, 61 pace. Now we've got Ryan Tulloch, who I'm putting my neck on the line here, but I remember Raheem Harper. I'm pretty sure went from FIFA 18 to FIFA 18 to FIFA 19. I think it went up by about 4 or 5 or something like that, from 61 to 65 to 66. I can't remember. I think Tulloch will be the same. I think he'll go from 61 to 65. 69 pace, 62 shooting, and 68 dribbling being his best stats. He's probably going to be going to Doncaster on loan. I think he'll have a solid potential of 75 with 72 shooting, 71, 72 pace, 71 shooting, and 70 passing, 70 dribbling. Callum Moulton, I think, will have a potential of 72 with 73 pace, 72 shooting, and 68 dribbling. Sorry about that. That's my thumbnail cards. Now here's some players that I've signed in my career mode. I thought I'd quickly go over. Messina, I think I'll be going up because I'm doing my career mode, this career mode, until we get our faces. Then my main career mode will come. So this will be like the continuation of my current career mode. So Messina, I signed. I think he'll go down from 74 to 72. With a potential of 75. And Purdue I signed, I think he'll go to 70, even though he has signed to Sheffield United, I'll still have him in my career mode. 70, I think he'll go up from 68 to 70, and I think he'll have a potential of 80. Kevin Stewart I signed, I think he'll go down from 73 to 70, because he got relegated with a potential of 74. Van Ginkel, I think he'll go down from 76 to 74. With a potential of 79. Billy Gilmore, I think he'll go up to 68, because you know he's a promising young player. With a potential of 85, with 84 passing, 80 dribbling. Ryan Christie, I think he'll go from 78 to 79, or I think he probably was about 75 at the start of the year. He had a very good championship season for me. With 84 potential, because he's still quite young, 83 pace, 80 shooting, 82 passing, 83 dribbling. Dwight Gale I signed, I think he'll go down from 76 to 73. He's got an injury, so hope he recovers soon. 80 pace, 73 shooting, 71 dribbling, and I don't think he'll have a potential. And that is it for this episode. Hopefully you're watching this a few days before the ratings comes out. Please let me know in the comments which ratings you think players have got. Thank you for watching this far. If you've made it this far, why not subscribe? I really appreciate it. I've got another we're now 11 subscribers away from 50. I really think we can do this by the end of the year. Please get behind the cause and subscribe. I'd be greatly appreciated it. FIFA 2021. I'm announcing it now. We're going for 100 subscribers. By the end of 2021, I want 100 subscribers. You can do that by subscribing, so please subscribe. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Have a nice day, by the way. Up the Albion.